Hey everyone, welcome back. I know it's just 5 days left, but I've decided to make this video just, for the future. Maybe someone didn't play yet or just returned to the game. So, the Plague Star. What is it about? It's actually a massive infested boil has came to Cetus again and trying to make the Cetus civilization lives harder. So basically, it has 4 stages. They're always the same. They're very annoying. It's pretty long. You can cut it short. You can make it faster by moving the enemies faster or moving the drone faster. Basically, in this video, I'm gonna show several variations of different frames, different weapons, and the last, like what would I choose is the ultimate config to go with. We're gonna be playing the steel pass, so if it works here it will work not on the steel pass. So let's begin. Let's see my first config. We're going against the infested, so they are very vulnerable to the gas status. So everything I'm gonna build for gas and test them in battle. So first I'll take full arcs with my Incarnon Genesis. I've built this for the gas, and also the less the critical chance, the more damage you will get. Corvus for the arch gun weapon, because I thought maybe some people will use their necromech to fight the last boss, and they will need their necromech, their gun. So I've taken the Corvus, also made it for gas, and also critical chance and critical multiplier. The frame I will be using will be Loki or Loki Prime, whatever, with the range really boosted, so we will be able to move the drone. This is how we're going to speed up the mission a little bit. So we're going to teleport the drone from place to place, and also the duration in case we go invisible. So this is the main goal of Loki in this case. My winner secondary weapon, which I will not change throughout all this video because, well, it's the best. It's the best for me, okay? It works. The unique trait gives it like the perfection that it's like. So it's also made for gas. I'm usually using this piranha to take out the profit taker, so I'm gonna use it here as well. And you'll see that no matter what frame I took, no matter which config I used, I think that piranha gave the best result ever. So I'm gonna keep it throughout the video. My trusty Vastilok to bring down the armor, so we will be able to kill it much faster, because we will need to kill it 4 times. Every time we go, every time it's gonna be 4 times. I sound a little bit frustrated. It's because, well, I did this mission a lot for this video, so yeah. Also, don't forget to build the Eidolon Phylaxis and the Infested Catalyst. It takes 1 minute, so each time you finish, you can just put it to build a new one. Every time it builds 5 units. Now, you will need to make the first Plague Star around 5 or 6 times to open the Eidolon Phylaxis, to open the Advanced, and open the Steel Pass. We're talking about like already after it. So you open it, we have the Advanced, we have the Steel Pass. What I did notice is that on the Steel Path, they don't give you steel. They don't give you steel essence, which is annoying. But they kind of compensate it with the 600 more points, which means if we go 6 times more on Steel Pass, we will have 10 times you will have 6,000, meaning you can buy more forms, this is what we're here for, to get the forms from Nakak. So after all this introduction, we're going with the Loki. I'm going to do all 4 stages in this video once, so in case you've never seen the Plague Star bounty and you don't know what to do, I'll show it once. It's easy, it's long and quite boring. You need to obtain the Toxin, and then you need to put it into the mixer, which takes 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and you can't hurry it up. Oh my god, my hair is like standing from this. I'm so like, why 3 minutes? So then you go and you put it, you wait for them to finish talking, and only afterwards they show you the location of the mixer. And here's where the torture begins. So 3 minutes, you just need to stop and kill enemies, just like as if you're protecting the terminal. I wish I could make a fast forward in the game as well, but no. So this time I had mercy on you. So I kinda made it faster and skipped it ahead. So 3 minutes after you get the Toxin, you finish the bounty stage, and now you go to the drone. The only thing that, well, almost the only thing you can control and speed up. So we will use our lucky config and teleport the drone to its location. Sometimes it's really close, like 600 meters, sometimes it's more than 1000 something meters. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. And now after you finish bringing the drone to this infested boil and you finish the third stage, you start the fourth stage, the last one. You need to kill infested until X%. Sometimes it changes, so I was about to say 25, then 50, but it changes. Like I had 26, then I had 44, then 50, so, and then the boss comes out. It's the same one from the Deimos. He is annoying. He's barely moving, and when he's moving, sometimes he got stuck. Like he decided that he's not gonna attack me, and while he's not attacking, you can't actually attack him back. So it took a while. Really, really one of the annoying bosses ever. I took Nova Prime to hurry him up, and he still was like, and he was like, I refuse to fight. I'll just stand and stare and don't move and waste your time because this mission is just a walk in the park. So this is the Corvus that I've built for gas. It does give like suitable results. The only problem is that it has only 20 rounds and it takes a long time to reload. So I liked it less. Like maybe I would use the Necromech to crowd control, and I'll use the frame and the frame's weapons against the boss. Now he's appearing the second time. Don't forget that after he appears, we have the Vastalok to take down its armor, the shields, and then start attacking. So this time I tried the Fularks I've built. Fularks for gas. And Fularks is one hell of a shotgun, especially using it on Archon Hunt. It gives you the 2000 damage if your critical chances are super low. So I was surprised that even Fularks didn't give the same results as Piranha. It was good, but it was pretty slow. And this is me using Piranha. So Piranha has this unique trait that if you kill 3 enemies in 3 seconds or something like that, then you will have dual Piranha for each hand. Your multi-shot will become 30% higher, and you will have, instead of 12 rounds, 24, because you have 2 guns. So that's why I was like shooting the mobs around it, and once it was... And then you have 3 seconds to use it, actually. So you can also like hear and see, like, it goes slower or it goes faster when I have the 2 guns. And I think it was the best result. So once I've tested another config, you'll see it in the video. I think that it was the best one, and then after you have the strategy, it can be pretty fast, around 10-11 minutes per round for this mission for the bounty, and 10 minutes for this bounty is good, especially if you're going Steel Pass, especially if you're going solo. So it took a really long time, like 18 minutes. That's not good. Next I took Nova for fast enemies, like to hurry up the enemies, getting the strength to the lowest possible. I actually never thought of this one until I played with some random players, and one of them said, "Oh, you'll see, it will hurry up the enemies, it will hurry up the boss, he'll move faster, he'll attack faster." The only problem is that hitting the vital points of the boss is so hard when he's moving so erratically. But I said, okay, let's give it a try. I used another shotgun. Usually it gives a pretty nice performance, but I'm usually putting it on radiation, so it gives a better results on Greniers. So this time I made it on gas. I also used the primary merciless to, you know, when you kill, you get more damage and it stacks. And I thought, why not using the Musalon, the most frequent weapon I think all framers, beginners even have. So we made it also on gas config, in case we would like to see how it performs if we're using the Necromech against the boss. As I said earlier, I skipped the first two stages. We're gonna start from the drone to actually show you how Nova is going to help you move it faster. It's a bit of aiming, so you need to work on your aiming and guessing where will the drone go before you put portal. The longer the range, the further it will go. Sometimes it glitches and the drone comes back, but most of the time it works correct. Once again, we kill the infested enemies to bring him out, and then we use the fourth skill. So he is attacking faster, but also are they. I did try the Musalon, and unfortunately it was pretty weak. It took a too long time. Now you can use its unique trait that after you have killed several enemies, your bar will fill, and then you just hold the center mouse click, the middle mouse click, and it gives like a better shot. Gives you orange critical, but you need to time it correct. So in case that you shoot it and it closes, you kind of miss the shot, you need to start killing again. So not really comfortable, not really the best performance I could have expected. After trying the Musalon and seeing that it's kind of useless, I've decided to try the Cetus. That's why we brought it, to try to test it. So I'm stacking damage by the arcane. And unfortunately, this as well was kind of not what I expected. It was too slow. Maybe not on a steel path. It gives better performance, but on the steel path, It's just not as strong, not as fast, not as impressive as I would want it to be. I kind of feel bad for the enemies. I mean, they're killing me, and I'm keep coming back up. They're killing me again, and I'm coming back up. Poor bastards. Oh my god, poor bastards. I think if they knew that I was going to come over and over again, they would probably close the event today. Like, it has ended. We're sorry. Get lost. Psycho, get a life. Stop hunting us. Stop doing this. Get out of here. I use my piranha because we have 4 times to kill it. We don't want to waste time. Another 18 minutes wasted. No, this is not a good result. Let's go, go. I'm using Nova again, but this time I'm going to slow the enemies. Yes, it will slow all the enemies, also it will slow the boss, meaning the longer it will take to swing its kite, or the longer it will take to open the neck area, the more time you have to shoot at them. So slow Nova was one of my preferred options that I also use on Deimos as well, when you're going against the boss on Deimos. I also decided to take the Arquebex, which is on the Void Rig, the 4th skill, and I made it gas. Usually it's incredible. It's 250 million of damage, so I thought, well, why not? I was surprised though. I was surprised because my Ayanga kicked Arquebex's butt. So it's the same with the drone teleporting. Same method, just because the range here is a bit lower. It took more portals, took a little bit more time, but the same thing. You put a portal, you let it teleport. So I'm gonna show it in a quick jiffy, and then we're gonna skip it right to the battle. Okay, so the strategy is you slow down all the enemies You take down the armor, the shields, and now I was so excited. I got ready. I sat down, started shooting, and well, it is working nice. Really, really nice. It's quite fast. I did notice some problems that were that the enemies, they're taking off your energy and then you're stuck without the arcanes, but it was pretty nice. It's pretty fast, pretty nice. As long as you have energy, you can shoot. As long as you have enough also health. However, it's stationary, so you need to position yourself and say, okay, now you turn around, or okay, I'm done with this one. I need to relocate, and now hoping that this one will turn around and open. So pluses and minuses. So in case you don't have any kind of frames gun to use, you can use arcanes. It's pretty fast, and I'm pretty sure that if it's not a steel path mission, it will be even faster killing him. So don't forget, we're talking about steel paths. Everything is multiplied, their health, their armor, their shields. Take that also into consideration while watching this video. So in case you're going only on the advanced, then I'm sure, I'm positive it will be easier and faster, and the weapons that I've used here will give a crazier performance there. After they stripped me of my energy, I was looking for energy while shooting them with my Ayanga, and I shot also the boss with my Ayanga, and I saw that it takes awesome damage, which was surprising. I mean, my Ayanga is not made on gas, and it was kicking some butt. I was pretty shocked. I was like, damn, Ayanga, damn. I always knew you are special. You know what they say, you don't trade a winning horse. I mean, if Piranha is my winning horse and it gives the best performance and it kills it fast, why would I want to change it? Why would I want to take something else? Now, I did take other things, other weapons in case someone doesn't have a Piranha, so you can use other things, true, but it will be way slower and longer to finish this mission. So this took me another 19 minutes, which is not a good performance. And my eyes hurt from all these running around of the enemies on really fast Nova. Something that I do want to say is that you can use another frame to actually boost your damage, but then you won't be able to hurry up the drone, so you will need to compensate something by taking out something else. Don't think that you will not be able to kill it faster unless, okay, you have many options in the game and you can use everything and anything. No one is stopping you. That's something important that I wanted to mention. Another thing that I wanted to mention, maybe some of you don't know, is that when you're going, I'm not sure if it's the same on planes or let's say on the open world, but usually when you go against any boss, if you're going solo, it will be easier to finish him off instead of going in a team. However, if you're going in a team, you have 4 guns, 4 frames, but it will have more health, more armor. Just consider that, take it as a consideration next time you're going against any boss. I used Ogris to crowd control. I didn't take any primary weapon. I took Piranha as my secondary. As I said, I did not change that throughout the whole video because, well, it's my winning horse. So rinse and repeat, slow him down, shoot him while he's opening or stretching, and that took me around, I think it was 13 minutes or so, which is 5 minutes less than previous performances, which is great because 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and you already get yourself another mission you could have accomplished. Let's see. Oh no, 16 minutes. I lied. It looked less. Yeah, I was confusing it with my next one. Sorry. So it did take long, so because we slowed them down. By the way, this is my Ayanga config, if you want to check it out. This is what I use and it was giving awesome performance. Now let's go to my next config. The all-known, all-loved Wisp. It can be Wisp or Wisp Prime, doesn't matter. So I made it on strength, but not this crazy strength that you have this small round of range and you need to really work with microscope to get in it. A regular range, some duration, and some strength to actually move the drone and give myself a faster movement as well while I shoot, and some health. And I decided to use Izal because I saw many people use Izal, not many have a Mesha or they don't like it, which is fine. So I took Izal. It's basically on speed, so I don't use it as much. As you saw, I'm a Mesha kind of girl, so it's on speed, and I put some range and some efficiency and some duration to actually put myself under a second skill to camouflage myself, and so the enemy will not see me while I'll shoot it. This time the game decided to have a little mercy on me. I had just like a few meters from the goal, and even Eidolon came to my aid. He's like, here's the drone. So yeah, you put the haste, flower. You see how close it is? It happened once, okay? It happened once. The rest of the times I needed to take it all across the world. So I think the game was like, okay, I'll give you a break just this once because I know how many times you've visited here. Or maybe it's trying to hint me to just get lost already, just leave us alone, let us capture and take over Cetus. So it was really fast, like a minute maybe to bring him from one place to another. Maybe it was a minute and a half. By this point, I already stopped like going crazy. I took my Bone Widow with my Ayanga to crowd control, to kill the infested. I used Ogris to crowd control if I'm on my Archwing, and that's it. What I did, I was like using Diesel. It was fine, and then suddenly it stopped working. Like the second skill stopped working. I was not camouflaged. They could have attacked me all the time, which was weird. I mean, it's invisible. It puts you into an invisible mode unless you move. I didn't move. Maybe the swinging and the shooting, they moved me or something. I don't know. But it didn't work as I wanted to. Not this time anyway. But using Wisp was really, really comfortable. I had more life, though I was killed once because I was so into killing him. I didn't notice. They stripped down everything and just killed me. But yeah, it gives you more health and it gives you more speed. So my piranha was insane. You kill several enemies, you acquire the second piranha, and then you just shoot them. It's really, really fast. Yeah, you can see here I was like, hey, what the hell happened to my second skill? Like, activate a cloaking field that hides the Warframe. Click into nothing. Get to work, you lazy bum. Trying to hide. I think that's the enemy's thoughts. Like, we got sick of you already. So we're gonna mess up your archwing. We're gonna mess up with your configs. We're gonna break the game. The good part is that you click 3, collect everything around you instead of trying to collect everything or see if you haven't forgotten something behind. When 2 worked, it was nice. However, it doesn't matter to me. So this time, and if I'm not lying again, see, it took me 12 minutes. A giant improvement after 18. Now we have another frame that can hurry up allies, and it is Volt or Volt Prime. So I use the speed config. Actually, the speed config is it was more done for me, like the sprint speed, the strength to make second skill better, and I also tinkered it with the Gelmont, so I don't have shields here. I have the hasty legs of Neja. But it works fine. So I didn't touch the range or the efficiency, just a bit of a duration, so the second skill will work a bit longer, and the strength, which also kind of did nice work against the infested when I used the last skill on them at the last battle. It kind of helped, so it kind of hurried also the percentage counter faster. So let's see how it goes. So after the game gave me a little bit of a break, when I used my Wisp, it said like, well, that's it. Well, you expect us to help you all the time. I mean, we have this random kind of feature, but the random never works for you. So get it from the other side of the map to this side of the map. Good thing I had Volt. So it took me quite fast. Like, it didn't take me too long. The drone was moving. It was hard for the enemies to hit it. So I was not complaining because it was pretty good. by the timeline, it took around 1 minute and 20 seconds to bring the drone from around 1,300 meters from the boil. I saw that I started to make configs and record this video when it was daylight on Cetus. And I was running, doing the bounty, and then it was nighttime on Cetus. And I finished all the things I wanted to finish when it's a daylight on Cetus again. Yes, it took me a really while. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, I sounded a bit frustrated, and this is one of the reasons why. Because once I got the config that I was the most comfortable with, and it was the fastest and the most efficient one, it took a long time, a lot of tests, a lot of running around, making the first 2 stages again and again, and sometimes quitting on the first stage, noticing that maybe the config's too bad and I need to tinker it, or maybe I forgot some weapon and I need to replay it again. Yes, it took a while, but I'm glad I did it, so you don't have to. You can just watch the video or make conclusions, maybe use something, maybe you don't use it at all, which is also fine. I love the game because it has such a big variety of things you can do and change and tinker. So finishing the vault now, I'm gonna skip a bit ahead. It took me 14.5 minutes because I did move the drone faster, but the killing was a bit slower, unlike Wisp. So now we can go and get those beautiful forms we worked so hard for. Huck, how are you? Yes, just the forms. Of course, if you want anything else, he has the black Kripat that many people love, and the arcane here as well. Enjoy it. Now, my opinion. I'm going to put the configs here again for what I think was the most comfortable and the most efficient config and the most fast for me. We have Wisp or Wisp Prime with the strength, my Kuva Ogris, the Vastilok to break the armor or shield, the Slival Pofila or the Panzer one to not die all the time, my Amesha config if you want to stay more alive, the Bone Widow that I'm using to heal myself while in battle, the Ayanga that gave an awesome performance, and of course my winner, the Piranha Prime. I hope you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed seeing the boss fall again and again and the drones being moved again and again, as much as I enjoyed recording this for you guys again and again. Have a nice day and enjoy the bounty, and maybe if you want to go hunt Eidolons, check out this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!